Hey, friends, thanks for tuning in this week to the NCC update. And we are thrilled to have Stacy Fisher with us today.
Glad to be here.
Some of you know Stacy, and some of you don't, because Stacy is truly behind the scenes here at the church. She is our church administrator, and wanted to bring her on today as I give you an update on what's happening in the life of the building, 385 Jackson Street, as well as what's happening here in the church. Wanted to invite Stacy on to learn a little about her, let her share a little her story with you. And Stacy, I was thinking, Beth and I, we started Providence, the church in Peachtree City, in 1995. And you and Jeff, you started on our staff. It was
Yep.
in what year was that?
2006.
2006. So
Yep.
that's hard to believe. We have known each other for over 20 years now,
Yep.
21 years. And
It's in a flash.
yes, it has gone by fast, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So you came on staff, you were the church administrator there at Providence. You were there for 8 years, is that right?
Yeah. A little over 8 years.
Eight
at Providence.
years. Ended up at Legacy Church in Sonora. You were there another 8 years.
A little less, but
Little
yes,
less.
7 years.
7 and
8 months,
change.
something like that.
Seven
Yeah.
and change. And so the way that Stacy got on our staff, the way she got introduced to Noonan City, was I was looking for resumes, looking for individuals who might be interested in being on our team. And I called Stacy to get her resume from when she worked. I thought she was still working at Legacy, but I called her to get her resume. And from there, that conversation went on and we met, and you had all those interviews with our board and came on board. Your first day was in April.
April 1st.
April 1st. It was
April
not a joke.
Nope.
It was not a
Easter
joke.
week.
It was. Yeah, there was a lot going on in the life of the church that week.
Jump in the deep end.
And one of the things that I had remembered about you and I love about you, you love animals.
I do.
And aren't you a foster animal person? I mean, don't you keep animals?
Yeah.
How does Jeff like that?
He's afraid of what he'll find at home when he gets home, but
When he,
yeah, there's no telling what I'll have at home.
oh
So,
gosh! And so you have a horse.
I do.
We got a lot.
Gotta
We have a lot of horse people in our church, and that's always an interesting fact. People who those are like members of the family, just like a dog. They're
Mhm.
members of the family.
My horse is 30 years old, and I've had her since she was 6.
So you've had this animal, this horse, for 25 years.
Yes. She was a Valentine's gift. Best
That is incredible.
Valentine's gift ever. But yeah,
That
she's
is
30 this year.
That is incredible. Well, you came on board here. What's some of the things you've learned about? I mean, you got anything to share about the church, your experience within the city?
Super excited to be here. Actually feel really blessed to be here. Exciting times for Noonan City.
Yeah.
With the new building and, bringing on more staff as we're growing even more. It's about to double, triple when we get in this building. So yeah, I love being here. I love the fact that Noonan City does so much local missions.
Yeah.
Love everybody here. I just feel blessed to be here and excited to be here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we certainly appreciate how you bought in immediately to the pillars, the 3 pillars of the church, how important it is to worship, community groups, local missions, how important that is. And you've jumped in making that happen. Now, you on our staff, you do a lot of you wear a lot of different hats. You do
Juggling.
all of our HR. You do our anything that's related to job descriptions, to insurance. You're part of the finance team. You're part of you sit in on the board meetings. Those there to represent the church and what's happening in the church. What are some of the big projects you've worked on and are working on right now in the church?
So to start off, I just started looking at all the policies and procedures, updating them or creating them if they weren't created, new job descriptions, looking at ways that we can get processes in place before we get in the new building, and as we grow. So doing those, currently working on children's ministry security, getting that set up. So we have a security system set up and
That's been one of the things I love about this building is that, I mean, it is designed so that our children, they have their own secured
Mhm.
wing in the
Right.
building.
Right.
And,
It's
and,
important.
and with that comes all the security measures that go with that. And that's what you've been, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
specifically, that's what you've been working
Yeah.
on.
Check-in systems. And I want to make it easy and, you know, simple for people to come
Yeah.
in and for us to not, you know, we want all the visitors checked in. We
Yeah.
want, yeah, just
Absolutely.
make it
Well,
safe
yeah,
for the children.
we want to make it simple and safe.
Yes,
It's a
exactly.
both and. It's a both
Yes,
and
yes.
this and we're ready for that. That's going to be something that
Yeah,
yeah, come 11/15, that will be the November 15th. We will be ready to rock and roll in that area for
right.
sure, for sure. And so you've worked with the security system as we mentioned, the building. I mean, so you sit in on our. We have a meeting every other Wednesday with Tomco, and it's called the owners meeting. You sit in on that meeting where we talk about all the details of the building, what's happening that particular week, challenges that we're facing, decisions that have to be made. What is this your first time being on anything from a building standpoint? Have you
Well,
worked on anything before?
well,
Yeah,
Providence
we
with the
built. That's right. We
children's,
built
yeah,
that
the
building.
children's wing,
Yeah,
and truth be known, I loved it. It was a little exciting when I found out y'all were building
yeah,
as well because it's fun to be at the ground level and see
yes,
it be built and know everything about it and be a part of it. So
yeah.
that's a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah, people have no idea of all the decisions
oh,
that have to be made, do
no, no,
they?
no.
We had Adam on the video last week, and we were talking about just all the decisions that are made have to be made every week.
Yeah,
Getting ready for the next
right,
week. There's a lot. There's a lot of
right.
moving pieces. But
Yeah.
you've been part of that too, which has been a huge help for me, having another set of ears. I mean, we've got
Awesome.
our team, our building team, but from a staff standpoint, it's great to have you there to hear and make sure that I receive what I need to receive to make sure we get to the right people, the right staff, whenever those decisions that
Yeah.
involve them. So we're moving into the building. Um, right now, our focus as a staff, we just got out of staff meeting. It is gearing up to be ready on November the 15th. We I have several pastor friends. One I refer to as my spiritual director, who speak into my life on a very consistent every other week basis. I meet with them one on one. And he has told me, as well as others who have walked this path, they look back in their journey and they have said to me, they said, Jimmy, our biggest regret going into the building was that we were not ready on day one. It was not that we built the wrong building. It was not that it cost too much. It was we were not ready once we got there. And so we are working hard, friends. We are working hard.
Yeah.
Stacy, you're a big part of that. I appreciate just all your energy that we're putting into getting ready for 11/15. And I wanted to bring everybody up to speed with what's been happening this week regarding getting ready. So we had the ministry fair. We are in between. We had a ministry fair last Sunday, the 16th. We'll have another one again, the 23rd. It'll be identical. You'll have an opportunity, if you've not already done so, to fill out one of the um, volunteer cards where serve cards where you plan to serve once we get into the building at 385 Jackson Street. And so we've worked hard. We have today, and I want to make sure I get all these numbers right when I'm going to share with you. We have 113 already filled out. We feel very good after one Sunday having that many. We anticipate doubling that this week to have at least 250 to 300 volunteers ready they will be trained and ready to go on day one, November 15th. So we're excited about that. This has been a very active week in the building, getting ready. Different uh, different things that I want to highlight that has happened just this week. We have carpet now. The flooring is in place. All downstairs flooring is in. including the children's wing. The carpet in the children's rooms are just it's just gorgeous. I cannot wait for you to see the children's wing. But that is set. They poured concrete, a little walkway as you open up the doors in the children's area into the large playground. That concrete was poured this week, our sidewalk. We are finalizing the type of turf we're going to use for the playground. Playground equipment has already been purchased. That's set. That'll go in the next month. But getting ready for that. Also, the trim work on the windows upstairs. I saw that yesterday. Looking just beautiful, the trim work. Those guys who do that trim, I mean, they're like real artists. what all they do. So
Special
that is set. We have the curbing on for the parking lot. So the way that works, when the curbing is finished, which will be finished this week, then they lay down. They put some soft rocks or some type of rock bottom that goes on the parking lot. Then they put the asphalt. So the rock that is below the asphalt, it goes in this week, and so that's really gonna change the appearance of the site, because when you drive up on the site, you're actually going to see the parking lot. Now the asphalt won't be poured till later, but we're very close to that. That was a big step to make this week. Then the one that I'm excited, I want to tell you about, is that the platform area where those who are the musicians, as well as whomever is preaching, anybody quote on the stage, that platform is being built as we speak. I had it framed yesterday. It's 26 inches off the ground, so it's high enough that that I when I preach, I'll be able to see the folks on the back row. So don't be sleeping on the back row. I'll be able to see on the back row, but it's not so high that you're looking down. We feel like it's the right height. And yesterday there was a company out of Dothan, Alabama. Brother Eddie. Eddie runs this company, and they hand make the altar rail. They are going to hand make an altar rail for us. So he came out yesterday and measured. The altar rail will curve. The stage, the platform curves, and then the altar rail will curve as well. This week and the next, I think it's today, the final decision on the type of material that when you kneel at the altar rail, what the color of that material is. That'll be finalized today. All that is set, and it's just going to be
coming
beautiful.
together.
It's coming
It's
together,
gorgeous.
every piece by piece.
It's gorgeous.
Downstairs, and we'll share a little of this next week. Downstairs, the furniture gets delivered next Monday. So when you get next week's video, we'll have the final details, all the details for that. So I'm excited. That's the 31st is when the furniture downstairs is put in. So that's this week's update. Just an exciting time. Pastor Cedric will be preaching this Sunday. I've got an out-of-town wedding. Beth and I will be in New Mexico this weekend. Pastor Cedric, he'll be our guest next week as he's winding down his season. We want to celebrate him next week, and he'll be the guest on the NCC update video next week. But I appreciate you tuning in today. God bless. Take care, and we will see you soon.